You are the cargo director on the maiden voyage of the SS Buoyant, and you've agreed to transport several tanks containing a deadly airborne plague. Unfortunately, as you're passing through shark-infested waters, the boat is battered by a fierce storm. As the emergency generators kick in, an alarm confirms your worst fears. All the sample vials have broken. Fortunately, you have a rescue sub at your disposal. But your friend Tricky Joe has something up his sleeve, a wand that can turn people into fish. But his spell only works 70% of the time. And to make matters worse, there's no escape, except for one strange rule. That if everyone's still standing, you'll all be turned into cats. As you descend in the sub, Joe makes you an offer. You and your opponent, Tricky Joe, have to choose between 2 bowls of 5 apples each. In the green bowl, 2 of the apples are poisonous, and in the red bowl, 2 of the apples are poisonous. But if you choose the green bowl, you'll have to eat 3 of the apples at random, and if you choose the red bowl, you'll have to eat 2 at random. Which bowl should you choose? Or does it not even matter? The one thing you can be positive about is that Tricky Joe is trying to take you to an island where 100 people, all perfect logicians, are imprisoned by a mad dictator. With sharks swarming around, you quickly pilot the sub to the island. The dictator reluctantly agrees to let you visit, except you've been chosen in a deadly duel against Tricky Joe, Adria, that poisonous mushroom, William Rowan Hamilton, the volcano, a deadly airborne plague, the old captain, a powerful sorcerer, a frog, and finally, the villainous Dr. Schrodinger, so you have a 10% chance of getting at least one female. Tricky Joe will have to try to turn her into a fish to avoid being turned into stone. Lots are drawn. That airborne plague has slipped into the next room. You enter the next room and pull its emergency self-destruct switch. The old captain has eaten that poisonous mushroom, William Rowan Hamilton. They'll be tossed into the volcano. Adria is turned into a fish, and Tricky Joe has slipped into a box of the powerful sorcerer. They'll be tossed into the volcano. Dr. Schrodinger has slipped into the volcano, and that frog is lost. Congratulations, you've prevented an epidemic of apocalyptic proportions. But after such a stressful episode, you need a break. The one thing you can be positive about is that Tricky Joe will be spending quite some time in a fucking box